Hello, friends. So today I wanted to share my journey towards understanding what white privilege actually is. For a long time, I didn't think it was a real thing, you know. So after it clicked, yeah, it makes a world of difference. But I wanted to make this little video to show you the process I went through in hopes that maybe it'll help some of you to understand it, or those of you who have friends who don't understand it, maybe it'll just give you another way of explaining to them so that they can come around and we can all get on the same page and maybe unite and tackle some of these problems that we're facing today. So this is a scale that I built. It's not great. It's just stuff I had laying around the house, right? But as you can see, we've got white and black, and for the most part, it's pretty balanced. So this is going to be our baseline. This is equality. That's what this represents, okay? And so my thoughts were, if white privilege is a thing, what would it look like? Well, you'd take some privilege, right? You'd sprinkle it in on the white side. So as we do that, you can see that the scale starts to tip towards the white side. Ever so slightly, because it's not a great scale, all right? But you can still see it. And so if we look at this image, this is what represents white privilege, okay? You've got an imbalance that is favoring the white side. So for me, what I thought was, if this white privilege is a thing, what are all these privileges that I just put in here, you know? I don't have, if I commit a crime, I don't have some kind of get out of jail free card, you know? Well, actually, I do, but it's just a Monopoly card. It's not going to do any good here, right? So I couldn't wrap my head around what were these privileges that I had just for being white. So we take all those privileges away, all right? Bear with me. This could take a while because this thing's kind of fragile. But we remove the white privilege, we get back to equality, all right? So this is where I am. I don't understand what these privileges are. I still just see equality. All right? Let me set these down. So we saw the picture of the imbalance that represented white privilege. And that was because I added in privileges. But here's what clicked for me. We recently saw things like the tragedy that happened with George Floyd, right? That doesn't happen on this side. So we can't see it in my shirt there. So we're taking some away. It's not so much that there's extra privileges being added on the white side. It's that there's disadvantages hindering the other side. You know, Ahmaud Arbery. The list goes on and on. We'd be here till quarantine ends, to be quite honest, if I tried to list all of them. So if you take away all the disadvantages, we get the same picture. We have an imbalance that is favoring the white side without having added anything extra. And so that's how I understand white privilege. It's not so much that I have extra benefits going on. It's that I don't have to worry about all these other things that the black community does. And so I think that's my way of looking at it, and I hope that helps out. Other thing I want to talk about is, I have nowhere to set these down, so I'm putting them back. the riots that we have going on in Minnesota because of what happened with George Floyd. There's a lot of people out there quick to condemn the people who've been rioting. And I don't condone it, but I don't condemn it. I understand it because we have a group of people who've just constantly been attacked and hurt, and they want to be heard. They want to see something done about it. Nothing's been done for a long time. To me, it's kind of like if you have a friend over at your place, they're chilling on your couch, someone comes in and stabs them, right? Maybe stabs them a few times because it's happened more than once, right? So they're sitting on your couch and they're just bleeding, right? And so if you're condemning these protesters, what you're really doing is you're looking at the dude who's your friend, because we're all people, right? Regardless of race or color. Your friend's bleeding on your couch and you're like, hey, stop bleeding on my couch. My couch didn't do anything to you to deserve it. That's not the right response. You should be trying to get them a Band-Aid to stop the bleeding, and your anger should be focused on the dude doing the stabbing. Am I wrong in that? I don't think so. Anyway, I hope you like this little video, and feel free to share it or comment. Let me know where you think I'm right or where I'm way off base. I want to have conversations with people. That's the only way we're going to get anything done, is if we talk to each other, learn why people feel different ways about stuff, figure out a way to understand it. That's how we unite. I hope you all have a great day, and thanks for watching.